Hello everyone and welcome to the program. I'm Sheon Wakimbale and this is Sunday Politics coming to you live from Channels Television. President Muhammadu Buhari is back in Nigeria after 12 days of being away on a 10-day vacation and medical attention. The president arrived in Abuja, the nation's capital, at about 5:30 p.m. this evening. He had traveled to the UK on June the 6th, 2016 to rest and also see an ear, nose and throat specialist for an ear infection evaluation. Last week, the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, said that he spoke with the President and confirmed that he was in good health. Give you details of that much later on Channels Television. All right, that is his arrival, being welcomed by some Nigerian governors. And away from that, the All Progressives Congress in Edo State appears set for the September 10 governorship election, a day when the people of the state will determine who manages the affairs of the state for another 4 years. After almost a day election, a banker and stockbroker, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has emerged as a governorship candidate of the APC. The result was announced by Governor Aminu Masari of Katsina State, the leader of the party's national delegation for that primaries that was conducted in Benin City, the state capital. Mr. Obaseki says Mr. Obaseki scored 1,618 votes to defeat 11 other aspirants. And here is a breakdown of some of the votes as scored by some of the candidates, with Mr. Godwin Obaseki there scoring 1,618 votes. And the opponent who came closest was the Deputy Governor, Pius Odubu, who had 471 votes. Kenneth Imaswagun got 247 votes, while Chris Ogewonyi got 137 votes. Well, after that, Mr. Obaseki says he wants all members of the party to come together now that the primaries is over. Now they know who will fly the flag of the APC at the September 10 election is known. He wants everybody to close rank to be able to achieve success at the polls. Meanwhile, the PDP will hold their own primaries on Monday. About 3 candidates have put in to collect form to to participate in the primaries. Away from Edo politics now, let's go into one of the major stories of the day. Many states in Nigeria are not able to pay salaries of workers. Workers across most of the states are owed between 5 and 8 months. Since the drastic drop in global price of crude oil, Nigeria has not been itself financially, and since most of the states rely on monthly federal allocation with little input internally or locally, as soon as the center was not as buoyant as much as it used to be, the states also became troubled. Most of the states now get half of the usual share, of some of them even lower. The fortunes of the states have drastically been dented. Streets of some of these states are on a daily basis dotted with labor strikes. For example, in a state like Oyo State, for almost 2 weeks, teachers have shut the schools and have staged what many could describe as mother of all labor rallies in recent history of the state. Well, how can the state get to their feet again and start functioning properly, answering to the demands of their people with little or no reliance on the center? On this matter, we spoke with 2 governors in the 36 states of Nigeria, one from the southern region and the other from Nigeria's northern region. First is the governor of Benue State, Mr. Samuel Otom, was speaking to us about how the states are faring now ahead of the planned bailout to be given by the federal government of Nigeria. And let's take a listen to him.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of insolvency. Nigeria is not broke. But if you see what has been happening in the various probes that are going on at the national level and at the state level. We appreciate the fact that the past administration was just reckless. They were not able to manage the resources that we have in Nigeria. I think it's a matter of mismanagement. The last support we had from the federal government to the central bank to borrow money from the bank was not a bailout. If you talk about bailing out, you'll be talking about grant, but in this case it was a loan. And I think the proposal right now is being misinterpreted, but I think it was corrected during the last National Economic Council meeting. It is a budget support fund to be borrowed to support the states. Everybody is aware of what is happening. Salaries are not being paid, even in Benue State we are affected. And this is meant to support our budget. Well, I think so far so good. It is true that I inherited a deficit treasury with huge debt, over 169 billion in the state. And we also inherited an overbloated minimum wage that was designed by my predecessor to help him achieve his political ambition. But unfortunately, he was not able to achieve his ambition. It's a very big challenge to the state. We're discussing with workers, but come to think of it, the economic realities of the movement, to me, I will not say that even paying the workers that is enough, because they will go to the same market, we see the challenges that are there, the cost of prices. I even wonder how people survive with even what we are paying in Benue State. But we still remain one of the highest paid states in Nigeria today. We have reconstituted the revenue in Benue State. Today we are generating an average of over 500 million compared to what used to be 250. So that is an improvement on what we had. Our target for this year is 1.5 billion naira.